Muy buenas a todos, estamos aquí de regreso con Sherlock Holmes. Bueno, vamos a continuar justo en el capítulo anterior, que vamos a ir a la casa de empeño, si no estoy mal, ¿no?
One of the victims, Kenneth Butler,
Sí,
was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures. A visit to his pawn shop should tell me more.
la llave y esto. Eso lo leímos ayer, pero bueno, no hay nada más, ¿no?
Hello, Toby. All you need now is a shawl and a mop cap, and you could be Mrs. Hudson's younger sister.
Vayamos, aquí. Vaya, ¿por qué no entra? A ver, ¿cuál será? ¿Aquí? ¿Es acá? No, no me deja entrar, actor. Aquí, a nuestro lado, un bar. Creo que es ese. Sí, porque aquí ya me deja el mapa, ¿no? Sí.
The door is locked, but I won't try to pick it. There are people directly behind me. Mr. Butler's key matches the lock perfectly.
A ver.
Crampons and a sharp ice axe would only be brought here by a mountaineer.
¿Para qué será? Nada por acá. Sí, no me dejé nada, ¿no? No.
A flare pistol. Perhaps it was pawned by a destitute sailor.
Otro punto de interés. ¿En serio? ¿No hay nada más? Qué raro. Y algo que no estoy viendo. Taps en el piso. Ah, no. Mostrador. Mm, Vaya. Ah,
The ram's heads. This necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittelin collection. Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
le cuenta cartas. A ver, la carta primero. Ok.
It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations.
A ver. Y este, ¿no? Ah, pues no. Versión única. A ver qué más. Nada más, ¿no? Por el momento no. Y aquí no me dijo nada, ¿no? Punto de interés. Y este de acá. Pero no, parece que no. Vámonos.
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Who knows, Inspector?
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Mr. Holmes, what is the trouble with that lad? Isn't he guilty of murder?
Investigar.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Aquí no hay nada, no han traído los cuerpos todavía y ya los investigamos. Pero por mirar, no se pierde nada. Aquí no hay nada.
A cheap watch, bought with his own money, no doubt. These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco, nothing interesting. So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon.
¿Algo más para investigar? No.
It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder.
Faltan 2 balas.
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots.
A ver. Disparos distintos. ¿Aquí? Pues sí, era aquí. No sabría decir. Tú lo dejarás así. Nada de valor. A ver. Quiero mirar una cosa antes que nada. Aquí nos faltan solamente 2 perfiles, ¿no? Sí, solamente 2.
Mr. Holmes?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Calm down, Leighton. I have come here to help you. To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him? Then that means you're...
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
Antes que nada. La cicatriz primero. Nada más por acá. Parece que no. Moretones. El mismo tatuaje.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw two men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand, though. I took it, and then I followed the third man.
Interesting. Pray, continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. And then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man. Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps it's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
Leighton, I confess I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless you wanted revenge.
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
Bueno, ¿qué es esto? Sí.
I'm sure that you were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You knew that gentleman well, did you not?
However could you know that?
You have a typical tattoo of the Westgate Brotherhood upon your hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came to know him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
Oh, God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery. Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities. During that year, we tried to help each other out, you know?
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were. We'd only stolen a pound of meat. After we were released and when I saw what my little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel dispensary while he was in prison. He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
So you lost him?
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
We shall see you soon, young man.
Esto. A ver. Pues ir esto. A ver, ¿qué más? No. A ver. Robo. No creo que sea tan fácil, aparte nos falta uno. Entonces voy por este. ¿Con qué? Ah, ok. Bien, toca regresar. Aquí. Bien.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ah, the murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of yours. It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
¿Algo?
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
No. A ver. A ver. Mira que el primer tirador fue... No. Bueno. Este. No. Pero no. Un momento, ¿dónde cayó la otra bala?
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Pues llego.
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
¿Listo? Ah, bien, listo.
This should be useful.
Aquí.
This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh. Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
Falta otro, ¿no? Ah, no. Tercer disparo. ¿Dónde será? ¿Lo que puedo hacer? A ver. Ah.
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I would like to make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood.
¿Dónde estará?
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
¿Puedo correr? Ah, sí. Bien. Casi lo salto.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Atención. Nada por acá. Ya miramos. A ver. Pero hay...
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
No hay nada más, ¿no? Es que nada. El disparo. A ver. Ah, vamos a regresar. La bengala.
This is exactly what we need in order to imitate the flash of the fireworks.
El equipo de escalada.
These tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
Ahora, gente, vamos a hacer otro experimento.
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
People like me?
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Oh, no? Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, Just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin then. Catch me if you can.
A ver, ¿dónde comenzamos? Creo que este, ¿no?
The moon illuminates this wall. Anyone trying to climb it would be easily spotted by Constable Marrow.
No, esa acá será.
This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone scaling it.
Me toca hacer... Ah. Me caí.
I can barely see anything.
¿Pero por qué? Si le di,
Holmes? Are you there?
ahora.
I should try climbing faster.
A reiniciar. Ahora.
I can barely see anything. Holmes? Are you there? Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that. Holmes? Holmes? Where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen, I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools. Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
Y por acá. Y no hay nada. Que no examinó.
These shards of glass are from the window above. It's empty. Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste he ripped his jacket.
Nada más.
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope. We can conclude that the person whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
Bien. No sé, que de pronto aquí. No. ¿Tal vez así? No. Ah, pues ambos están mal. Al menos por el momento. Bueno. Vayamos. Y bueno, lo vamos a ir dejando por acá. Espero que hayan disfrutado del capítulo. Si es así, pues den un like, suscríbanse y nos vemos en la próxima. Hasta luego.